Big up to everyone. Happy weekend. Happy Saturday to everyone out there. Just a quick video that I no more time. So let's go straight to the point. Guys, if you remember, Jose Mourinho came out last week addressing something, saying that FIFA should do something to help the African teams so that we can break through in the World Cup. There is no African team being to seven finals. Our best are always quarterfinals, and it is only three countries that have ever done that. It is only Cameroon, Senegal, and Ghana. So Jose Mourinho was saying that players that born in Europe and they are African descent, FIFA should put a law of yes that if you are African player and you was born in Europe and you have African descent, you should go and play for African countries. Let's say Karim Benzema, if he haven't played for France yet, he should go and represent in Algeria. If you are Memphis Depay and you haven't played for Holland, you should go and represent Ghana. If you are Leroy Sané and you haven't played for Germany yet, you should go and play for Senegal. Kylian Mbappe should go for Cameroon, example. You know, my message to Jose Mourinho as well. If the way he really love Africa and he really love Africa players and he always want Africa to improve, he should send message to our leaders. You see, here is the case. Africa do not really have problem about players, but we have big problem about leadership. That is our main problem. Our main problem is not that we don't have players to compete out there. Players that are always going World Cup with the Africa are great players, are players that also play for Europe, play for Champions League, so many Europa League and all that. So they are great players that can win World Cup. But we have a problem of leadership. So Jose Mourinho should send message to our leaders that they should develop, invest so much to our pitches. They should invest for the youth level, under 12, under 17, under uh, uh, under 20, under 21, under 23. All they should invest, and there should be a scoreboard. Sometimes you go to Africa, you go some stadium to watch football, and scoreboard is not working. Sometimes you go to some stadium and no light for players to train. So the main problem here is not about FIFA have to put a law to stop players not to play for where they was born. They should go and play for their African side. All of us being here, we came here to hustle. If like was a better plan, there is a better leadership, there is a better thing back in Africa, I do not believe that even some of us or the people that even come here to give birth here and their kid now playing football, if there was a good leadership, all those kids will born in Africa. You see? So why we are here? All of us, we are here simply because there was not something better for us, and all of us left our country and be to another man country to do what? To make a better life. Who love to get leave your family? Who like to get leave your family, your loved one, your friends, and go to another man country? No one, but simply because it is about better life. So these players, they do not really play for Europe. Sometimes, guess they don't love to play for Africa. But in life, everyone make decision. You think about yourself first. You think about your family. You think about your friends. So for you going to make a decision and you feel like, well, this decision is not going to help me and my family and my friends, why are you going to make that decision? You're not going to make the decision at all. So the main problem is about the leaders, the leadership in Africa. So Mourinho should send message to talk to the leaders that if you really want to win World Cup or if you really want to do well at the World Cup, invest for the pitches, invest for the youth level, and so many things. You shouldn't get a position thinking that the position that you get, you're going to get 4 or 5 cars in your house. You're going to buy a lot of houses, and the money that given to you to put investment out there, you will try to balance some of the money to do what you want to do. This is the message Mourinho should put out there to some of our leaders. The problem is not about we do not have a players to do what. The problem is about leadership. Greedy and selfish leadership. Because even if some of the players accept now, or even if there is a law like that, things will not change if the leaders are not ready to invest for the pitches, are not ready to develop the youth level, and all of the players that born in Europe accept that they want to go back and play for Africa. A lot of things will not go well. There will still be a lot of problem. So the problem simply, to me, that is my personal opinion, simply is about the leadership, not about players. If we say Africa do not have players to compete any country there for the World Cup, we are disrespecting to our players that always play for the World Cup. For Africa, we have a great players, but our main problem is leadership. Guys, do you think that Spain will be casing players to play for them? Do you think that England will be going out there talking to players here and there, day and month, years to play for them? Do you think that France or Germany or Belgium or Holland will be talking many years, following one player, many years to play for them? No, that will not happen. Why? Simply because they have what it is to offer the player. They have what it is and the player want. The facility is there. Everything is there. So they won't go out there casing one player for 1 year, for 2 years. Why? Simply because the leader put in hard work, the leaders put things together, the leaders put so many things together, and their team is so attractive. I'm giving you something example. Do you think that like Ghana failed to qualify for the World Cup? Some of the players that really want to play Ghana now, do you think that they will be dreaming, even talking about to play for Ghana? Let's be honest. There may be some of them will be happy to come and play. We have players like Denis Odoy. They are there. Some of them went to play for Ghana, not just about the World Cup. But some of the players that come in now, let's be honest to ourselves. All of them, do you believe that all of them, if like Ghana didn't qualify for the World Cup, all of them, it may be some of them will be there being genuine that guess they want to play. Some of them will be there simply they do not really get chance about where they are. Some of them will be there simply because Ghana are on the biggest stage. That is what every player wants. So if there is a development back in the Africa, if the pitches are good, you went to a stadium, there is a light, there is scoreboard working, no player out there will say, well, I'm going to refuse my motherland, my fatherland, and go and play for somewhere. So the problem, Jose Mourinho, the problem is not about Africa have to get players. Africa have enough players to compete any country out there. Africa have enough players to win the World Cup. Very simple. But the problem is leadership. You think if you have a leadership that when it comes to paying winning bonus, it is always a big problem. It is always you have to slap this one, you have to slap another one to another, taking money from the flight and taking money from here, paying players by hand and all this. No, those things is not happening in the Western world. It's not happening for some of the countries that the players really want to play. So that is the main problem. The problem is not about we don't have a player. We have enough players that can win the World Cup. Very, very simple. That is my personal opinion. When it comes to the World Cup, that is two, three things and I observe. Number one, the leaders should do the right thing. Number two, we should, the way we think and the way for us even believing ourselves is another problem. Going to the World Cup, you see some of the players or some of even the country or even we the individual thinking that well, Ghana is in this group, there is a Cristiano there, there is a Messi there, how can you go through? Don't program your mindset like this. Believe it that you can do it. Believe it that you play Champions League with these players, you go on Europa League with these players. So when you believe in yourself and you believe that you can make it, It is very, very easy for Africa to win the World Cup. The way we think we should program our way of thinking. We should believe in ourselves more. The leaders should invest for the pitches. It is not just about we do not really have players. We have enough players to win World Cup. So simple. Guys, look at, I'm going to take you back 2010. 2010, Ghana did so well at the World Cup. What did really improve so much in Ghana? And we say, okay, Ghana went to World Cup. So the benefit we get on the World Cup, this is some of the things that we developed back in Ghana. And Ghana did well simply because the youth level was doing great. The under 20 was doing good, the under 17 was doing good. So we transfer a lot of players from the under 20 to the Black Stars. That is where we have the lack of Jonathan Mensah, Dominic Adia, Sam Leunkum. Name them. A lot of them. So if African teams would do well, it should start from the leadership. That is our bigger problem. The players also think about themselves because no player just want to accept that I want to go play this and me. Why? You need to think about a personal life. You need to think about family. You need to think about friends. And we also what happened to the late Junior Gogo. Junior Gogo was sick, and many people, even country Ghana, when was the last time they was taking care about taking responsibility? And there are so many things was going on social media. And later on, and they say maybe people now try to help and all that. So the players think about their life when they retire on football. The way we are talking about players day and night. If a player retire on football and he doesn't invest for their life, who gonna help them? That is my main problem when it comes to the African team. When it comes to say we're going to the World Cup, Mourinho should understand that not problem. We don't have problem with Africans. Do not have problem with players. Africa's biggest problem is leadership, and it is very painful always coming out day and night talking about this. One thing I want to finish on this video: if Ghana do not really take time, or Africa, I'm basing on Ghana for some certain things. After the World Cup, Ghana will have a lot of problem at the Black Stars in Ghana football. Ask me why. You see, all of the players that want to play for Ghana now, put it back in your mind that after the World Cup, we're not going to get all of the players again. The players that want to choose nationality, the players that talks are still going on. After the World Cup, if all these players accept after the World Cup, some of the players, put it somewhere, some of the players will not be in Black Stars again. Why? Because if they go to Africa and they realize that some of the pitches are bad, and they feel that if they play this kind of pitches, they're going to lose their career, they're going to lose so many things. Ask yourself, sometime when you are talking about someone, put your leg into that person's shoe. If it is you, are you going to do it? Are you going to accept it or no? We will lose some of the players after the World Cup. And here that we don't have a good foundation. Here that the under 17 cannot win a game. Here that the under 20 cannot win a game. But if we have a good foundation for the under 17, under 15, under 20, under 23, after the World Cup, if we will lose some players, we're going to get some players from the junior side to promote them to the senior side. But there we go. Here we are that under 17 are collapsing, under 20 are collapsing. So guys, it is how it is. Have a nice weekend and